Good day, everyone. Last month we witnessed the sports spectacular, the French Open tennis at Roland Garros. And there were so many lessons that I learnt from that match that I thought I had to make this video, Open Lessons from the French. The women's finals between Aryna Sabalenka and Coco Gauff. Aryna had come through this entire tournament tops. By her own admission, she was the hardest hitter among the women and a sure shot winner. And that was lesson number 1. Never talk about yourself, because pride comes before a fall. And there they were, both these young women playing top tennis. But I think Sabalenka, through her body language, showed us that she didn't think that Coco Gauff was a worthy opponent. And yet when Gauff started making the moves and inching towards winning sets, Sabalenka came apart. She could not stop yelling at her coaches and her team in the stands. She was like a brat on the court. Lesson number 2, always contain yourself, and words once spoken can never be taken back. She was getting so frustrated that she was challenging almost every call. Lesson 3, never blame or find faults with others. Remember that when you point a finger at someone, there are 3 pointing back at you. Now look at Coco Gauff's side of the net. She was never flustered. You could see herself sometimes pumping herself up, quiet words of encouragement, never looking elsewhere, to her team, to the crowds, for encouragement. So it should teach us too to go deep into ourselves to find that reserve of strength. Look into the stands now. Coco Gauff's mum. Yes, she was stressed for her daughter, but she never yelled, she never berated. She would almost sometimes just move back into a state of Zen meditation. We too should learn to step back in quietude and to conserve energy. And let's go into the crowd when this final was over and Coco Gauff went up to meet her parents. Her entire team stepped back and let her have that private moment with her mom and dad. So precious, so necessary. We too should learn never to crowd people. Give them space. Now let's look at the men's final. Jannik Sinner, Carlos Alcaraz. 2 formidable opponents. Jannik won the 2 sets, and everyone thought it's going to be such a tame final. Jannik is going to take this. But then Carlos came back like a tiger and tigress protecting their cubs, which shows us that we should never give up. It's not over till it's over. And when the match was over, you see the respect between these 2 men. Jannik Sinner showed gracefulness in defeat, and Carlos humility in victory. The next day, there were headlines in the papers telling us that Sabalenka was finding it very difficult to acknowledge Coco Gauff's win. A sore loser indeed. I am not a gambler. I'm not even a risk taker. But I will always bet on a person who lets their actions speak louder than their words. Quiet, resilient, and strong. And that, my friends, is Avantage all the way.